Alright, the head parts. These are all very small tabs, so and this time we have to use the tweezers. Cool. So it's not really that difficult. Before you finish the head completely and close all the tabs at the edges, you have to glue the eyes to the head. Because these tabs are so small, it's best to apply the glue with a skewer. The next step is to glue the eyes on this tab here and on this one, the other one. This tab here is folded up a little bit. That's something that we do later. But first we have to glue the other eye on this tab here. Next, glue the tab here. And then this one. And then the remaining tabs here, one by one. Now if you have difficulty with gluing the tabs at the front, then it's okay to fold it a little bit. And also it makes the snout more pointed. And now you can see that the head is already beginning to take shape. But before gluing the eyes to the remaining tabs here, you have to notice the folding line here in the middle of the head. It's very folded. I forgot to make small tabs here, but I will change that in the template. The neck is a simple tube form, and I fixed it to the head. At first only with the two tabs here. The feet are glued flat against each other. And be careful that this part doesn't stick onto the cardboard. And when it's dried, you can cut away the whites at the front. And this side is not so important because it doesn't show. All these parts, the leg and the feet and the toe, they are all shaped into little tubes by gluing the tabs against each other. And then when it's dried, you can insert this one into the leg. To make the big claw, you have to glue the very tips of the nail against each other and then cover this area with glue. And just do it like this. And allow it to dry completely. I also dropped some glue inside to make it more solid. It really takes quite some time before this toe has dried completely. So in the meantime I've joined the leg and the feet together, and also I inserted the skewer and glued it. And I want to touch it up a little bit with watercolor. Okay, so now you have to decide where the head of the dinosaur comes out of the egg. And it's probably the best place is probably about here. So this hole in your it really doesn't show. But it also depends whether you're right or left-handed. So I prefer to use my left hand to manipulate the head. So this is more or less dry now, so I think now I can cut away all this white here. And the incisions for the leg I will make at this point. I finished the leg. I glued the toe to the feet, and I painted away the disturbing white. And also I made the skewer a little bit shorter, so it doesn't stick out too much. Now to make your dinosaur move, then you have to manipulate the head with the tip of your finger, and the skewer falls over your finger, and you can roll it around a bit like this. And it's a bit tricky, you have to practice a little bit, but maybe you can make some adjustments to this tube here, make it shorter or longer. I haven't figured out what's the best way to do it yet. I've glued the egg on a little piece of cardboard, so now it can stand on its own, like the egg of Columbus. It really makes a nice little sculpture. So that's basically it, how you make it. If you have any problems with making the model, then you can always contact me. Thank you for watching.